You deserve a healthy kind of love. And you're going to get it. For far too long, you've been in situations whereby love has left you traumatized. Love has triggered your nervous system. And Spirit says it's time for that cycle of unhealthy love to come to an end. You've given your all in relationships. You've had that passionate love whereby you can't keep your hands off each other. But you realize that it doesn't pay the bills. You had that type of intensity whereby you are consumed with each other, but the person was toxic and you thought, if I love them hard enough, they will heal. Only to find yourself drained, disheveled, traumatized, and at a loss, abandoned, fed up, confused, discombobulated, realizing you are the only one trying to fight for the relationship. You've been in situations whereby you felt that you were a partnership, but whenever you were around that person, you always felt alone. You've been in connections whereby there was always an issue that separated you. Issues that could have been overcome, such as distance. Maybe your family disagreed with your choice of partner and your person didn't fight to mend that gap. They were brainwashed by family, by society. Oh, they don't make enough. Oh, they're not from our background. There was always something. And you felt to yourself, what gives? What do I need to do? And even when in these situations, you still try to maintain these connections, knowingly that these connections were built on faulty ground. You see, it takes two. And I'm not disregarding that these ex-partners did not love you, because some of them did, but they didn't love you in the way that you deserve to be loved. For some of you, they poured into you. You poured into them. But there was always something. There was a lack of growth, which caused many misunderstandings. Yes, you may have connected on a spiritual level. We have many soulmates. Some of you was in a connection whereby you felt like, this is it. I'm going to marry this person. And on a 5D level, yes, that person was your spiritual spouse. But in the 3D, it's like you couldn't maintain what you created with this individual in the 5D, in the 3D. You couldn't cement it. You couldn't root it and ground it, because this person wasn't rooted and grounded. And you wanted to save this person. You wanted to show them, look, we can do this in the 3D. But they were too far gone, traumatized by their past. So much so that their pain outweighed the love that they had for you, and they did love you deeply. And that caused friction, and that connection came to a dramatic end and caused you heartbreak and pain and skewed your view on relationships. But all that's coming to an end is what Spirit's saying. No more traumatizing love connections anymore. You're more confident now, or Spirit is asking you to be more confident. Spirit is asking you to be open. In the past, you may have only wanted to date a specific type. No, I was not saying you got to change your type, but you may have felt like, I have to date someone that looks like this. And you may have dated what you wanted, but it always came with a price. Spirit is saying when you manifest your partner in, yes, be specific, but be specific in regards to their traits, their personality, their morals, because the next person you get with that you end up marrying, for some of you, could be someone unique, distinct, a type that you've never dated before. They may not look the way that you envision them to be, but they will have the energy of what your soul yearns for. You may meet this person at a group, club, organization. For some of you, you may meet this person online. For some of you, you may know of the same friend group. For some of you, this person will be a friend first. And this relationship will be built to last. This relationship will be blessed by your guides, by your passed on loved ones. And you may be shocked at first by how this person appears, because they may seem quite alien-like to you. But this is what your soul needs. Someone different. You'll be wiping a clean slate with the Ace of Wands. You may be a little bit reserved around this person. You may be a little bit harsh. You may be trying to repel this person because you may be still wanting the old. But you have outgrown the old. And eventually you'll cut away from an old way of being, an old way of thinking, what you clung onto. Because what you clung onto only brought you unhappiness. It's like you were meeting the same people. It's like a spirit was moving through different people that you dated until you made a change. And you will be making a change. You'll be cutting that energy off and walking into your blessings. Feeling satisfied with your manifestations. This connection that you're going to have is one that you've been waiting for your whole life. It's going to connect you to your inner child. You will feel a sense of so much happiness. It will be like a first crush, a first love, a mature love, a love that connects you to your creativity, your self-expression. You'll have so much fun. It'll be like dating or marrying your best friend. A child could actually result from this for some of you if you want to. You will have a meeting of the minds. But Spirit is urging you first to come out of this energy of feeling like you're unable to get what you want. You're not deserving. You've got to change that thought into why you are deserving. Things, thought patterns, maybe places need to be purged. Maybe connections need to be severed, especially if you are still connected with ex-partners. They are keeping you trapped in the past. There has to be a detachment, a sense of going within. New love awaits. You are so deserving.